Alrighty guys, Juiced, PS2, episode 11. This is going to be part 1 of completing all the challenges. Episode 12 will be part 2, so get excited for that. I hope you enjoyed the opening segment there with all the fails you could possibly think of. That is basically every single fail I achieved whilst doing all these challenges. And the reason why I did all these challenges is to get 100% in the game. The only reason to do the challenges is if you want to do 100%, or else there's no point. They're not really fun, which is a little bit annoying, but there's not much I can do about that. My goal was to get 100%, which meant I had to do the challenges. So I guess I can explain the challenges for you. Basically, there are 3 different types of challenges. The first one is the lap time challenge, which is very straightforward. You have a target lap time, you have to go around the track within that target lap time. Straightforward, fair enough. The second one is the perfect lap challenge, where it's the same as the first challenge, except you can't hit the wall. So basically, same as the first challenge, but don't hit the wall, which is also pretty straightforward, pretty easy. And then the third one, you already saw with the Dodge Viper in, I'm not sure what episode it was, but it was a previous episode, is you have to go around the track maintaining a certain speed, and as you could see by the highlights, that one proved to be the most difficult for certain cars, and particularly certain corners, which is a little bit annoying, but we got it all done, which is great, fantastic. And what you'll also see in this episode is me doing a few team v team races. Now, the reason for these Team v Team races is because the challenges, or some of the challenges, I should say, are hard to complete without upgrading the car. So, this one in particular, I raced the MX-5 and tried to win the Team v Team race, only just by swerving in and out there with Maria, but we ended up winning, which was good. The MX-5, I wanted to upgrade the MX-5, to get some NOS, so I could use it to complete this challenge here with the MX-5. As you can see, using NOS, we blitzed the challenge in over. We had to do 55 seconds, we did it in 48. Fantastic. So yeah, it just makes it easier just doing a quick race, quick Team v Team race, 2 laps. Upgrading the car, putting a spoiler on. The spoiler increases handling, so that's pretty important for when you have to do a lap time challenge. So I thought that was important, so I made sure I at least did one race so I could upgrade the spoiler and get NOS. And this is one of the Team v Team races we did with the 350Z. We skipped to the second lap. We put Amber into low because we thought that might help us, try and overtake, but Marie ended up overtaking us, and then I ended up sneaking into 4th, making my teammates look worse than me, which is, what you want to do. It's got to be done. So the team races, they're good and also bad because we end up losing respect for Maria there because we lost the Team v Team race because the 350Z was too crap and didn't have any NOS. But now that it's got NOS, we complete this challenge for Biggie. Pretty easy. That challenge there in particular was pretty long. Most of the challenges involved, completing a lap, and most of the tracks, 1 lap usually goes for about a minute. But that one in particular was pretty long. But anyway, we got it done, and this one with the Lancer, we have plenty of experience with this car, so we managed to complete that challenge fairly easy. Like most were easy. I went from like crew member to crew member, so basically the easiest ones were at the start with TK and Biggie and even Sue, and then the more difficult ones were when we get to Papa and Carlos, and you saw the one with the Firebird, me hitting the wall several times or not maintaining the speed. That was the challenge with Papa. But you'll see that in the next episode, and then we'll get more in depth of how annoying and difficult that challenge was in the next episode. So, get excited for that. Or if you're watching that in the future, click to that, I guess. Either way, you'll be seeing it eventually at some stage. And here we have the Golf, another Golf, I should say, the Mark IV. It's Mark something. Either way, it's a Golf. It's not as good as the GTI, of course, because the GTI is the best car in Class 8. But this car was really fun to drive. I really enjoyed racing this Golf. I don't know why, it was just fun. I really liked it. If I ever do a playthrough again, I will definitely be picking up the Golf. Well, this Golf. Probably both Golfs if I want to do the playthrough again. If you guys haven't done a playthrough of this game, I recommend using the Golf as well. Well, both Golfs again. It's actually an interesting question. Let me know, guys, if you've played through this game, because I assume most people that are watching this content are watching it for nostalgia reasons. They've played the game, or they used to have the game on their PS2, and then they, traded in their PS2 for a PS3, and now they're stuck without having Juiced, which is pretty unfortunate. But yeah, I ended up buying. Well, I kept my PS2, but I ended up buying Juiced again just so I could play it because of COVID. Thanks to COVID, we're here watching Juiced. So yeah, let me know what your situation is while you're watching this. If you surely not watching it for me, it can't be that. But yeah, it's either my assuming is you used to play the game and you're watching it for nostalgia fun reasons. Also in this episode, we have a sneaky host challenge from Melody. We have 1,000 respect from her, which is great, all good. We used a 3000 GT. We gave it to Amber, who's probably one of our best drivers. And usually the crew challenge, they use trash cars, but that time Melody decided to use a Lancer to keep us on my toes and not allow me to go have a break whilst the host challenge is on. But it's all good. She ended up winning. We also completed that challenge with the Integra, which also allows us to do the host challenge with Sue, who we absolutely destroyed by a pretty high margin. We had Vito destroy Sue. He is it a Firebird? I think it's a Firebird. We had a Lancer, and we took it down quite easily. So we're nearly halfway there. Once we beat Maria's challenges, we're halfway there. And this is, I believe, the first Supra gameplay you guys have seen. in this playthrough. The Supra, it's a cool car. It's cool on other games. It's not very good in this game. It's pretty damn trash on this game. It's not even good for show-offs. The Skylines is probably the best for show-offs, as you guys know. But this challenge for the Supra has come in handy because this is basically how I ended up getting respect with Maria. Basically, this challenge is drive in a circle and stay above 225 kilometers per hour. So yeah, this one was easy. And another thing that the challenges is you get 50 respect each time you complete the challenge. So if you guys are following on, basically you could just keep doing this race around and around in circles, complete this challenge, and you'll continuously get 50 respect. Now, that is handy because we need a lot more respect to get 1,000 respect with Maria. So what did I do? I just kept doing this challenge over and over again to get 1,000 respect with Maria. But I also thought we might, deck out our Supra, make it look probably worse. I don't know, you guys can be the judge of that if I made it look worse or better. But there was also 2 other challenges to complete with Maria. The other one was with the Paul Walker Eclipse. This one was pretty straightforward. I don't think we failed this one. Got it done. The Eclipse is a great car, pretty easy to use, pretty easy to control. So we easily completed that challenge. And then we had to buy a Mustang, as you can see here, which is a pretty trash car. And we gave this, oh no, I'm driving this? Yeah, I'm driving it. And I managed to get into 5th there, which is good, so hopefully to win the race here. I'm confused, am I controlling this? No, yeah, it is me. I ended up coming last somehow. I ended up failing. But the main point of that is that the Mustang is trash. We had to complete a challenge for Maria to upgrade the Mustang. And we managed to do it, obviously, that's why you've seen it, but judging by the fail compilation that you guys saw at the start, it was pretty difficult. The car is sort of hard to handle, and yeah, I just probably, if I did a few more races and unlocked better parts for it, would have been a lot easier, but tried to do it, finally doing one race without upgrading it, and yeah, we ended up doing it. And the last thing you'll see in this episode is me doing the Supra challenge one more time, and with my crazy editing skills, you'll see the respect keep going up and up and up because I had to do this challenge several times to get 1,000 respect with Maria. But hey ho, we ended up doing it. So guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. Next episode will be the rest of the challenges. See you then.